What up, guys? It's Chris. Today I want to talk about fiber in the entertainment industry, how we use it and kind of what we use it for, and hopefully to give everybody a better understanding of it. First off, let's start with what is fiber. Fiber is basically a cable with glass in it as opposed to copper, and there is less electrical resistance, meaning that we can use it to carry a signal over a greater distance and a higher frequency than we could a copper cable. Why are we starting to use fiber in the entertainment industry? Frankly, because shows are just getting larger. We need more universes because of all these pixels, all these fixtures that are coming out with, hundreds and hundreds of channels. These shows, the scale of shows are just getting larger. So, for example, shows in stadiums and things like that, we need to be able to connect dimmer racks that might be hundreds of feet away that, we could not use just a regular Ethercon connector or even a regular DMX connection at that point. There's two main types of fiber, single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. The biggest difference between the two types of fibers is the size of the glass core inside the cable. Multi-mode has a thicker glass core inside the cable. Next, we'll go over the connection types. These four that I have up on the screen are kind of the most basic connection types that there are for fiber. There's no particular benefit to using one versus the other besides the actual device that you're plugging into. Your device will dictate the connection of fiber that you will use. Here we are on the Aja website. I just wanted to give a couple examples of different connection types. We can see that some of these adapters here, this one for example, will take LC single mode fiber. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see the differences. This one will take multi-mode LC fiber. If we scroll down even more, we can say that this particular Aja adapter will take single mode ST fiber. So again, none of these adapters are necessarily better than the other. It just kind of matters what connection type you have on the either end of either devices and what works best for you. I'd also like to mention SFP connectors. That will kind of connect maybe a network switch to a piece of fiber, and mostly that will use LC. Here you can see a few examples of SFP connectors with some fiber cables kind of plugged into them. Here we are on the Luminex website, and we're looking at one of their network switches. This would probably be the most common use of an SFP connection in the lighting and video side of the entertainment industry. What we're looking at is a managed network switch, so you could do things like, for example, send MANet and HippoNet down this particular network switch, and then you can see on the right-hand side, this is where the connections to fiber would go. And on a lot of the bigger tours, we have these in our racks, and if you watched my last video, you'll notice that my main data source in my lighting snake was the Opticon that went to a similar type Luminex switch. The same thing with Opticon, which is kind of an industry standard for us in the entertainment industry. That is mostly an LC connection too. So here I am on the Neutrik website. We can see that this is the actual Opticon connection, and then this would be a panel mount. So if we go into our information here, we can just take a quick look. We see two LC connectors, LC fiber connectors in the back of this Opticon here, and then the Neutrik style cable would plug into the other side there. One of the last types of fiber I'd like to mention is SMPTE fiber. We in the entertainment industry use that for camera fiber, basically.